and welcome to Tales of Initiative. We do a whole slew of different things here on the internet. Most of them are tabletop related. We are taking a break from normal programming to bring you a spooky season special. Before we get too far, I have to mention our wonderful sponsors, Fernway Dice, Day 20 Gaming, Level 1 Gamers, Emberwind, and TA Maps. All very, very cool, very dope creators on the internet that you can buy things from. You can get a percentage. I can't say words. You can get a pertaha off of your order, and pay less money for the thing that you're buying. It's really dope. Like there's secret codes. Most of them are like TOI. Just so you're aware. Anyway, Storyfinders Guild in the Tales Discord is, as always, accepting new players. If you find yourself wanting a game to play, but your schedule is a little wonky, you can't commit to a typical campaign, pop in and make a character, because Storyfinders is drop in, drop out. There's really no pressure, but you get to play the game that you really want to play. I think that is all of my announcements. So for today's adventure, we are playing one of my favorite systems, Monsterhearts. This will be part 2 to our Pride Stream special, bringing back our fantastic cast and their wonderful monsters. Look at these beautiful people. Very, very quickly, just a small kind of overview of Monsterhearts. It's a powered by the apocalypse game. There are 2d6 for your rolls. There are 4 stats: hot, cold, volatile, and dark. Your playbook chosen before starting the game details what your stats ought to be and gives you moves that tie into them. I've asked everybody here to take an extra move since some time has lapsed in game, and to spice it up by picking a move from a new playbook if they felt it so necessary. If we are ready to begin, would my spooky monsters like to introduce themselves, starting with Barnaby?
Hi. Hi, my name is Barnaby. I use they, them pronouns. You can find me on the internet at That's Barnaby anywhere. And I will be playing our little sad scared girl, Aya, who died in a school fire, but didn't want to be a bother about it, but has since grown to be less shy. Still shy, but less shy.
Less shy. Still shy. Conlon.
Hello. Hopefully you can't hear the rain that just started pouring outside, but if you can, it'll just add to the ambiance.
Beyonce.
Yeah,
Just the atmosphere.
The aesthetic.
Cool. I'm Conlon. I am online in a bunch of different places, but you can mostly find me under the Mythic Mimic. I am playing Finn Collins, the Banshee playbook that we kind of hacked together for the last session, and I'm still rolling with. Should be fun. He's a sort of Midwest emo punk rock child. I don't know.
Child.
But he's got a big thing about death and is working through it. But we're excited to jump back in.
Hell yes. Ashley.
I'm Ashley. Oh my gosh, I'm also starting over my words. I am known as that millennial teacher on TikTok, and I will be jumping back into the feet of McKenna Wells. She uses she, they pronouns and will often go by Mac. She is the werewolf skin, born a wolf, but unfortunately her werewolf mother died and has been raised by her human father her whole life. Kind of the new person into the town and is starting to kind of get their footing a little bit.
Lovely. And Anna.
Hello. I will be playing Vanessa Madden again today. She's a little witch baby. She's much more confident in herself now, but still has very many doubts about many things. Of her very particular mother probably didn't help with. I believe she's currently with Mac, so that's very fun. You can find me just about everywhere at The Adventurer Anna, or like anywhere on Tales, because everyone kidnaps me all the time. So
yes, McKenna is literally everywhere in Tails all at once. So is Conlin up there. He's like
So
Where are you,
blinking.
Red?
Blinking that man is somewhere. This is true. Okay. If we're ready, you guys are all in somebody's car headed out to the middle of nowhere. I would like to know who is driving.
What a question.
I know.
Do we think we took the tour bus?
I feel like
the tour bus.
I feel like you probably
bus?
took the tour bus. 'Cause
Is
it
our
can
tour bus
fit
just like a
everybody.
15-passenger van? Like,
I think the tour bus is definitely like if it belongs to Finn in some way, it's like a 1994 Subaru Forester with like half of the bumper just rusted off. If that works,
yeah,
that's what Finn. Okay.
I love it. I love it. What is the current band name that is plastered on the side of your tour bus?
Is it just like
Yeah.
layers of paint on the side?
Yeah. I think it's just like you can see like multiple names scratched off. Oh, what did we decide? The band
It was
name was
Remembering Mary Shelley.
That's right, Remembering Mary Shelley. Yes, to fit with the Halloween vibe.
Yeah,
I love it. Truly golden. Golden. So you are rocking up through some trees, really, really hoping that the car does not break down because everybody knows that's possible. And nobody really knows how to fix one, so it's fine. But the trees are big, beautiful things. You're kind of like making your way through, and it's wild, because typically it is a desert town, right? And so most of the time people think about just the juniper trees and the flat sand, cacti, whatever the word is. But as soon as you kind of climb more towards the mountains, there's these big old evergreen trees that kind of like just like reach out of the ground. So much volcanic rock everywhere. And, you're climbing further into the trees. Further away from the city you get, the more you start to realize that there is literally no calling for help out here. Like, if something were to happen out here in these woods, it would be incredibly difficult to let anybody in the world know. That terrifying. So what is everybody kind of thinking about as you are bopping along?
Mac was probably trying to text Kenzie for directions, and then once the cell service started to drop, was like, oh, I guess I have to do a map thing now, and is probably trying to read a map.
I love that for you. I love that for you. Just roll a d6. I just want to know how good your map reading skills are.
That's a 3.
Hey, okay, it's middling. Middling, not awesome. Definitely right at average. So, I mean, you kind of like stare at it, flip it upside down again. Like, how do I figure out where I am on this thing? Like, you know where you came from, and you know where you're going, but you're not entirely sure where you are. And this map it's one of those maps that you find buried deep in like the backseat pocket of a car. You know how everybody just shoves random, I don't know if everybody does this, but I do. I shove a bunch of random shit in the backseat pocket of the cars. So like if you're digging around in there, who knows what you'll find? Maybe some chicken nuggets, maybe a map, I don't know. In this case, you found a map and it's very large. Kind of like holding it up.
I for sure asked Finn if this was even the state that we were in.
Yeah, I think like somehow it's like one side is where Finn is from, which is like the Michiana, like Indiana, Michigan border area, and then like the other side for some reason is just this random town in Arizona. Like,
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
you know? You can definitely find maps like that.
I think it makes
They
sense.
exist.
Sure.
Find one at your local store.
yes.
It's called the Michiana, Arizona map. I feel like I need to commission TA Maps to make me a Michiana, Arizona. Please.
They're so close to one another.
Yeah.
I did just so close, it makes sense that they would need to be sold on the same piece of paper.
Absolutely.
Nessa, I'm assuming you're sitting in the back with Mac.
Yes.
You're watching this struggle happen.
I think I'm like attempting to help, but also have no idea where we're going. So like, I'm like, I think we're about here. Where are we? Where's our end point?
Well, we're going this way on the road, so we're definitely going that way on the map, I think. That's the N1, right?
No, yeah, I think so.
Oh, wait, okay, that exit said the 65, and this super long one right here is 65. So we're somewhere on the top and about 2/3 through the bottom. So we're somewhere on that road.
Right. Okay. Super specific. Finn, do you have any idea where we're going?
I mean, there's only one road. I'm just kind of driving forward. I don't know. Figured we'd just get there.
I think if we just keep going, I'm gonna close the map and kind of just like, yeah, I think if we just keep going, like, we're on the right road, probably. I think.
I think I just looked to Aya like, yeah, okay.
Aya looks out the window.
I'm like looking to the river, like, help me a little bit, possibly, maybe. No, okay.
Yeah, sure. What's the problem?
Direction.
Oh,
None of us know direction.
well, my uncle gave me these MapQuest directions. So maybe that's all. I didn't want to interrupt. It felt like y'all were doing a thing, and I didn't want to be a problem. So, but like, if you want them, they're here. But like, you don't have to take them because, like, not saying you can't read them. I'm gonna stop talking.
Kenzie's not Kenzie. Sorry, Kenzie's my cousin. Mac's gonna kind of just stand up and just take the directions. Do you know how to read them? Like it's been a while since I've been to my uncle's cabin, so like, do you want to?
It's just like a list. Like you just read it and tells you where to get off. I don't know where we currently are, but if you line it up, I think it'll work.
I think. Okay, I see. Yeah, we passed the exit like 3 miles that way.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that's what we discussed this. That is exactly when you should say something, and you were definitely anything but a problem.
Right. No, you're right. I'm sorry. I will in the future say when we miss the exit. Pulls out a little notebook that says like things when does we come.
Two people.
Two human.
Yes,
Still
how to
friends,
human.
right? Like this doesn't change anything. We're still friends, right? This doesn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
of course. You're amazing. You're
Okay.
great. I love you.
All right. I love you too.
Yeah.
Finn, are you like, what kind of maneuver are you exiting to get back to that exit? Like, I just want to know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that like the road we're on is like kind of one of those weird like backwoods, like one lane that kind of is supposed to be 2 lanes, but definitely isn't.
Mhm.
So I think Finn, knowing that this car is just like, it's on the verge of falling apart, not going to do anything too ridiculous here. He's going to just like kind of slowly pull over to the side of the road, kind of like turn, but he gets stuck. Like, so the road's not like really wide enough for this whole car. So he's like, reverse, back it up, forward. It's like a 14-point turn as he just tries to turn around slowly on this road without any of the wheels leaving the road because he's pretty certain that if the wheels leave the road, they're not getting back on it.
I identify with this statement. I'm in this picture and I don't like
Yeah.
it.
Me as a
Easy
child
enough
was
to
the
do.
exact opposite of this. I was the one that was driving the car that shouldn't have ever done this, and I did like just full on parking brake U-turns sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. Just you rip the e-brake and you execute a nice little J.
yeah.
Bruh.
It's not that nice to my car either. As a Jeep, and we do wheelies, like not wheelies, but like donuts as much as we
Do
possibly
wheelies
could.
and
We can't do that in my Jeep. Fuck no.
We definitely can't do that in the tour bus.
No, definitely not in the tour bus.
Tour bus.
Tour bus.
I
For
think
our
the wheels might
purposes,
fall
it
off.
is a tour bus.
Yeah.
It's we should respect its self-designation as a tour
Yeah.
bus.
Exactly.
Did we name it or we just call it the bus?
Oh, does the tour bus have a name? That's a great
It's a
question.
good question. Yeah.
Does your
That's a
car
really-
have a name, Finn?
Ooh. Oh man. I think that the bus's name changes with the band name every time. So I think
Fair
at this
enough.
point it's to go with the really like easy, simple answer. I think it's just called Frankenstein right now. Because it's
I
like
love it.
already kind of a mash of just a bunch of other pieces. And to
Yes.
go with the Remembering Mary Shelley, yeah, we're
I love it.
Frankenstein right now. Yeah.
I love it.
Frankenstein the van. Love it. Okay. It's easy enough. It takes you quite a bit of time. Because the road is pretty narrow. It's one of those situations where it was kind of like a main highway, but it kind of like petered out into a one-lane situation. So trying to maneuver without bumping into the trees that are on the sides of the road and also not fall into the ditch that's beside the road is the whole ordeal. And like everybody else in the car, it's like a little motion sick giving. This is forward.
The brakes are definitely real sticky, so every time he needs to like stop, the car jolts forward a little bit.
And this is a roller coaster. I didn't know what I was signing up for. But you get turned around and you head down the correct exit, find your way. As you're pulling up, you kind of see the log, very rustic cabin that's kind of like propped up. Like it's, what do you call that when they're like raised? I don't know. It's like raised up kind of on some nice crisscrossed wooden like beams. And I mean it looks kind of just like a dreary old hunting cabin. You know, there's definitely a kind of like a garage space that's Mac, is not a garage space. It's just where you take your dead animals and hang them up and do whatever prep needs to work on with those. So
I would probably try to like hurriedly go to the front of the car and kind of just like tap on Finn and be like, "Hey, just park outside the garage. Just we don't have enough space in there for Frankenstein."
Oh, okay. Sounds good. I'll maneuver it up into a spot there.
easy enough to do. Okay. So who is kind of like, are we getting out and exploring? Are we going directly to the inside? Mac, do you have a key, or was your uncle, father, somebody, whoever it is, I forget, were they just like, there's a key underneath the flower pot, and there's like 5 flower pots, like,
Yeah, like since it's her uncle's, like probably just would have told her like, "Oh yeah, the key is underneath like the there's like a little frog statue or something like next
Oh,
to
yeah.
the front door that is completely out of place. Like in no way, shape, or form would this have been at a log cabin, but her uncle's
love
just
it.
like, "Yeah, we'll put the key under there." So probably gets out. It's like, "Yeah, I'll go unlock the door. This is it."
The door, like, creaks open. Nobody's really been in here for a hot minute. Your uncle's been a little busy. And really hunting season has a quite, I don't know, when is hunting season? I don't
Depends on
hunt.
what you're hunting.
Depends on what you're hunting.
I don't know, but like it's unused right now. Clearly the thing that is hunted is not being hunted in October. I don't know what you hunt in Arizona in the wilderness, aside from cacti.
Chupacabra.
Is there wilderness in Arizona?
Yes.
This is actually
There's wilderness. I lived in one.
Oh, I've literally never been to Arizona, so
No, when you live in the mountains, there's like just a bunch of big old tall
all right.
evergreen trees, and because like and then it's all volcanic rock. It's all like that igneous stone shit. I think is what it's called
Nice.
specifically. This is a real setting. Okay, I lived
Got
here.
it.
Yeah,
Surprise. You didn't know
so-
that you were living out a memory from my past, but you
I
are.
looked it up. Fun thing. Every hunting season is October in Arizona. So
Damn it!
Yep.
It's all the hunting
the
seasons.
exact opposite.
Almost all of the hunting season started October 8th.
Damn it! I'm a loser. I don't hunt animals. I don't
It's good.
don't like it.
You're good.
This
It's
is-
good. He just hasn't
They just
started
didn't
yet.
go hunting this year. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
It's just nobody went hunting on this mountain this year. There's like
Nobody got
there's
the
a
tag for it.
there's a fungus in the trees. Okay, there's a fungus in the trees, and you can't.
They're scared
Noted.
they're scared from what happened at Pride. They don't
Yeah.
know where the rest of them are.
There you go. Exactly. Like anybody that's out here now is just a redneck, like with a shotgun, who thinks that they're gonna save the world, or for teenagers who are out here with
Don't have a shotgun, but still think they can
Something.
save the world.
they're gonna save the world. It's great. Savior complex. So you walk in and everything's kind of under like sheets. Everything's very dusty. There's cobwebs everywhere. It's very cold, very dark. And I mean it's very, very simple cabin. There's maybe like the main room space that has like the living room and the kitchen, and then a couple of rooms that shoot off. There's like a bathroom that is pretty small. Like it does have the traditional like shower tub combo, but the tub is very, very like not deep. So clearly nobody's in here like just soaking, having a great time. And then there's two bedrooms. But I think one of them only has like one queen bed, and the other one has like a queen bed and a twin bed. There's like extra cots and stuff in the garage if you dare go get them.
Actually,
Otherwise, I think the sofa sleeper is like a sofa sleeper pull-out thing. So that's a thing too. It's just a cabin. A little spooky.
Mac
Nice and
would like
rustic.
give a little tour and kind of just be like, yeah, that's the one room. This is the living room. That couch is a bed too, so you know, and then there's the other room. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. The garage should probably like just stay closed. It's I mean, it's not like it's kind of creepy, but it's yeah, let's if you just need to go in there, just let me know, like if we need like some extra cots or something. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for
Oh,
the tour.
yeah. I guess we could we could pick rooms, or I mean, I'm going to kind of like give like a little side eye at Nessa and kind of be like one of the rooms has like 2 beds, and one has one bed, but I mean, you could pick a room if you want. I can sleep on the couch. It's yeah, like And she's gonna look down and kind of like kick her feet a little bit.
I think just watching, like, I'll just like watch Mac kind of panic for a second and then walk over there and be like, we can go into the room. Like, we could be in the same room. It's okay. You don't have to feel bad about it.
Okay. I'm not gonna look.
She could probably put her stuff in there, yeah?
Yeah, I think I left my bag in Frankenstein. I'm gonna go get it.
Oh yeah, we should probably just. I don't think we unloaded anything. I think we just kind of came in here.
Sure.
We're gonna go get all our stuff.
Good.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
Wait, I unloaded me and your stuff, Vin.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Little
busy.
little Aya, just like bringing up the back of the group with like
4
So-
bags, a guitar case. Somehow Finn just didn't notice.
Aw.
damn it, Finn. How rude. Yeah, continue. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just was very amused by the image.
No, you're good.
Yeah, here, let's you so they're taking the room with the queen. We can do you want to grab the other one? Does that work?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, okay. Cool. Here, let me carry some of that.
Oh, thank you.
Take some of it.
In my bag, my uncle packed human food. I don't eat, but I know you eat, so I packed a bunch of things that people eat food. There's food in there for you.
Oh, my heart.
I didn't know if we were supposed to hunt something or anything. I didn't know what the rules were, so I just
Thank
just
you. Thank you.
a bunch
Yeah,
of
no.
kicks in there. There's a bunch of kicks. Just baggies full of kicks and Cheerios. I don't know.
Amazing.
we
Oh.
don't have to hunt anything, AM. But the kitchen's right over there. It's like covered in dust.
You don't know how to cook. I have a fear of fire.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
I forgot about
I think Finn is like looking around for matches to like light the fireplace or something, and then kind of just like, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. If you're fire positive, you can do that. I just personally can't
No.
like.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
it's like you're human with like warm
We'll put
blood.
some-
You obviously need the things I'm.
Finn reaches into one of his bags, and there's like one of the bags I think is just full of like LED battery powered string lights, and so he starts hanging those up. They would be for the shows, like he would have them like for his shows, but yeah, he's just like, yeah, this will work.
Love it. Setting the mood.
Yeah.
Love it. There's a bunch of twinkly lights that are suddenly like they're starting to come to life. You know, just really livening up the place. There is a fridge. It is on. Which is wild because like really, if you're gonna leave your hunting cabin, you shouldn't leave your fridge on. Like, what the fuck? But it is on. It's making some weird ass noises. And it has nothing in it. So, I don't know. Did we think to go shopping, or did we just bring our beef jerky and say let's go? Our beef jerky and our kicks, Cheerios.
I think Finn, at least being from Indiana, Finn would have gone camping like as a kid. So he probably would have. You know how when you go camping as a kid and then like you don't go camping until you're an adult, you're like, I need everything, and he's just over prepared. He got like a giant cooler just full of like random foods and stuff. I think
Beautiful.
we're set on that. Yeah.
Get some strawberries.
Yeah.
More stuff.
They're like on top of like the eggs, and like it's just everything's like sort of packed in on top of each other and covered in ice,
Love it.
all mingled together. Nice.
The
Mac
cardboard.
probably. Sorry.
No, you're good. Continue.
Mac probably having been camping also, but like probably just got like those like tiny little bottles of milk, like that
Yeah.
are like a quarter gallon of milk and some beef jerky, and then seeing Finn's cooler was just kind of like, can I put this in the cooler?
Absolutely. We can. I was gonna unload some of it into the fridge for the longer term stuff, but we can maybe put some like drinks and stuff in the cooler, keep it cold, take it with us.
Yeah, for sure. I got milk in case anybody wants like, milk in the morning or anything like
Perfect.
that.
Hey, you brought a bunch of cereal, right? That's perfect.
Yeah, those go together. Yeah, that works.
Been a while
Do,
since I've been out here. Sorry.
do we have bowls? It's if you don't, it's alright. I can just hold it in my hand.
Uh,
I think we have bowls. We should probably wash them. And let the sink run for at least 5 seconds, because if you don't, it might have like lead poisoning or something. So at least 5 seconds, but no more than 10.
Gotcha.
I think Finn is fiddling with the sink at this point.
washing dishes is a nightmare.
It might have like lead poisoning.
Well, everybody knows. 5 seconds. You let the faucet run for 5 seconds. The lead poisoning
Absolutely.
gets out of the pipes.
The lead poisoning's cleared.
Facts.
Facts, but don't let it run for more than 10 because the lead poisoning comes back.
Got a tight window there. Where you have safe water.
We got about
You just
4
gotta keep
seconds. Yeah.
Turning it off and on.
Like I said, washing dishes would be a nightmare and a half.
Oh, I'm good. It's cool. Come to us for your safety tips.
No.
Please don't go camping without listening to this first. These are important rules. Okay, I'm good.
Exceptional.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Okay. Yes, there's a sink. There's showering would be so awful. Sorry, there's a sink. Easy enough. There is a dishwasher, but the dishwasher hasn't worked in like 10 years.
It's just
So-
old dishes now.
So it just like when you guys wash them in the sink, you put them in the dishwasher to let them dry.
I actually did that in college.
I did too. That's why I brought it up. You have to understand everything here is from personal experience, including running the tap water for 5 seconds before you drink it. But not more than 10. Oh my god.
Very teenager logic. Yeah, if you just let it run for 5 seconds, the lead poisoning will wash
It'll
out.
be fine. It'll be fine.
The best. We are really tapping into our past selves here. Like, really tapping into 16-year-old logic. I appreciate it. Okay. Yes. So I'm assuming you're putting all the food stuff away, trying to get some of the dishes clean so you can at least use them. There's like a grill, because a lot of the time you guys will cook the stuff that you get and have like a big old meal and blah blah blah. Excuse me, I burped. But it's easy enough to get everything kind of packed away. While the sun is out, it's not too creepy up here, and you're kind of like, this might actually just be like a nice camping trip. Like, what if we were wrong about where the aliens are?
That's right, we're out here to hunt aliens. I forgot.
I think I'm the only one that's like probably still very anxious about the whole alien situation. Like it never leaves my brain.
I mean, that's valid, considering if you didn't see the Pride special, it ended, spoilers, with Nessa's mom being a Eternal that they had to defeat and let the Eternal police come and get and put away somewhere safe.
And a chest burster.
And then there was a chest burster, right? Yeah.
I don't know about the chest burster.
Yeah. And poor shit.
Shania Slane, right?
Shania Slane, thank you. Oh my
Slane.
god. How did I forget that name? Fuck. Yes, poor Shania Slane had appeared on the TV dead because she had a chest burster come out of her in the middle of the night. You guys were like, what the fuck?
Know that my mom is out there somewhere. It's terrifying.
Oh.
Mac probably would have put like a small like print of Shania like in Frankenstein, just to kind of remember why they're out there.
Remembering one. Remember the fallen. Beautiful. Beautiful. If there's not a shrine to Shania Slade, we'll be very mad.
You name it, you got it.
Her ghost would be very mad too. Interesting point. Aya, I don't think you've seen Shania in the ghost realm either yet.
That's just a thing I can casually go do.
You could go visit the ghost realm. You haven't seen her yet.
I think
Not a-
just by the nature of Aya, even if they did see them, would not go up and talk and or say anything to them, I think. And even then would like be like, I'm not going to tell anybody because nobody cares.
Doesn't even matter. Baby, it's okay. Baby, you matter. Okay. So, is there anything that anybody kind of wanted to do while it's daytime, the light is out, sun, the light, oh my god. And it's relatively safe, you think?
Yeah. There's two things I think I would like Aya to do. I'd like Aya to go and talk to Vanessa whenever they have like a moment to like hold on the side.
Easy enough.
Can I talk to you about something? You're really smart and you seem adept at talking to people or like understanding body language, and I was wondering if I could like ask you a question.
Yeah, sure.
Right, so let's say hypothetically, not saying that it's happened, but let's say hypothetically that you're playing music with somebody and they turn to you and they say I love you, but it's also the lyric of the song, but they also looked at you. What does that mean?
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, of course, it didn't happen when it did.
Right. Right. I mean, I think if it seemed very intentional, like a look at you, that it probably means what it means, that they love you.
Wait, hold on. Like, how do you know? What does that look like? I'm sorry. It's in this hypothetical situation.
Yeah, it's in this hypothetical situation.
Hypothetical situation. They looked at me and, you know, but like I don't know if they were looking at me. There's a drummer behind us that they could have been looking at him, and I'm also the bass player, so they could have been like making sure they were keeping the time. But like, how do like in the song it's like, and I love you, and then but this somebody else in this hypothetical. Yes, in this hypothetical turned and said, I love you. What are you supposed to do with that? Are you supposed to say it back? Or if you say it back, will they stop being your friend and or stop being your boyfriend? Or how does that work? Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, yes. Sorry. My brain just has to catch up with everything you said.
Like, what do you do when you tell Mac you love him? How does that work?
I mean, I just tell them I love them. Like you kind of just know.
Oh no! Starts looking through a notebook.
No, it's like. It's like a feeling. So, like, I guess when they said it, in this hypothetical, when they said it to the person that received it, how did it make them feel?
Well, normally I'm very cold. I felt really warm. And I felt like I was weightless. And then I looked down and I realized that I'm always weightless. But like it felt like it instead of like just being the thing. And I don't know.
Well, then, do you like them?
Yeah, I mean, Ben makes me feel less transparent. So yes, is that okay?
That's amazing that you have someone that makes you feel like that. I think he said that he loved you in his way, which is through his music
Right.
while he was performing. So I think you should just tell him how that made you feel.
Right. I'll just go up and I'll say what's on my mind like a normal person does, and he won't immediately reject me, and then I'll have to leave and move to a different state, and none of those things will happen. I'm sorry, in this hypothetical situation.
In this hypothetical
Yes.
situation, no matter what happens, you're not going to leave.
Right, yeah, no, I'm gonna still sing in the band and it'll be fine. Okay, thank you, this is helpful. I'm gonna think about this hypothetical and then I'll get back to you over what hypothetically happens. Disappear.
I think before they go, I just want to be like, remember, from the parade, fears. You're fierce.
Right. I miss Shania. She was so helpful for these things. Disappears.
So, while that's happening, I think Mac and Finn, what would you guys be doing? There's just so many things, don't you know? Maybe going around, like, taking the dust covers off of the couch and the beds and stuff. What would you guys hypothetically talk about? As we pan over to dust covers being...
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I should have warned you. Sorry.
All good. Did you bring any like weapons or anything? You know, we came out here. I brought a couple stuff, but like how do you hunt chest bursting aliens? What?
I mean, I didn't really bring anything, but I was gonna go check the garage and see if maybe my uncle had anything down there. He's usually pretty good about like keeping stuff in his safe, and you know, because firearm safety is very important. But you know, like maybe he had like anything down there, or I kind of feel like I'm a little bit of a weapon when I turn into like a raging beast. But you know,
Cool. Yeah,
that's kind of the only thing I got.
I am not. I've never been in a fight. Usually, you know, I just kind of diffuse the situation. But and he like reaches over, pulls out another bag. Finn has brought way too much stuff. And like pulls out a
Mac
tiny...
is thoroughly impressed. I have like those little drawstring backpacks. So that's all she brought.
Finn is definitely the like band member that packs way too much stuff, but is like, if you ever need that aux cord, like it's there, which is hilarious because if you remember, we forgot the aux cord. I was like, what? Never again.
Never again. He's traumatized.
Like 7 aux cords.
Yeah.
He never used to be this kind of band member, and
Right.
that one time his traumatized.
Yeah. Well, he forgot the aux cord, and that somehow led directly to Shania Slane being chest bursted by an alien.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's all your fault, Finn. Oh
It
my
is.
god.
I think, yeah.
If you
Finn
had just
definitely...
remembered the
Look,
aux cord.
Finn definitely has some like anxiety about this because he's a banshee. Like he should see death coming. Like that's a thing, and he didn't. So, you know, he like reaches in, he pulls open a bag, and pulls out like a little tiny pocket knife. Like it's just like a little like whittling knife. He's like, okay, I got this. And then I went down to that like army surplus store, and he pulls out just a massive Rambo knife that is just clearly the cheapest like Rambo knife you've ever seen. Like it's gonna fall apart the first time you use it.
Hell yeah.
And then he pulls out like a military surplus helmet. He's like, this was really all I could afford. I wasn't really sure. I don't know. What do we use against aliens? So it's just like this Korean War style like helmet. And then a massive Bowie knife.
Mac's gonna go like kind of pick up the Bowie knife and like look at it. Completely has no idea what they're looking for. Just kind of like, yeah. I mean, I feel like this, like, you know, like kind of does like a couple fake slashes. Like, yeah, this could do some pretty intense damage. I feel like.
I think as you swing it back and forth, the blade wobbles like side to side. It's not a good knife.
It moves. That's so cool. It's like versatile. All right.
Okay, cool.
Like,
I thought the same thing.
Like,
I thought
yeah.
like it'd be harder to see it, right? Like if it's
right?
like
you swing it one way and it might like kind of like wobble a little bit, and then it like confuses the enemy.
Exactly. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Okay,
This
cool.
is good. This is a
Cool,
good
cool,
one.
cool. All right, sweet.
I'm
And then I got
gonna
the
The pocket knife.
yeah.
And I'm gonna kind of put it like in between, like, you know, like as if it was like a brass knuckle or something, and kind of be like.
It's definitely like this long. Like the blade is like this long, and it's just this little tiny. It's like a whittling knife.
Like a whittling knife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Cool. Okay.
kinda
Cool.
like
Cool. I
Rocky
wasn't sure how we'd
Balboa.
use that one. Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is this definitely kind of like goes like in between the fingers here, and you got to kind of grip it, and then you just like punch, you know, like that's
Cool.
that's clearly
Cool.
a it's a Punch Master 3000. So yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
adept at these.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
put it
What
down.
I didn't know what I was doing.
It's cool. Yeah, no, it's these are great. Yeah, these are great. I'm gonna kind of like reach out to like high five, and then kind of becomes like a fist bump. Be like, "Hey, you did great. Yeah, like that was great. Love you, man." I'm gonna say "love you, man" right as Aya and Nessa finish up their conversation.
I love. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Skitters
But
off.
it was very clearly like a
Bro thing.
yeah,
Bro.
But just
An attempt-
awkward. Just the most
very
awkward.
much like a yeah.
So,
That's great. Love you,
what's
man.
going on out here?
Finn was just showing me some of the weapons that they brought.
Aha.
I would die if you had said Finn was just showing me how to use some weapons.
Oh, the missed opportunity.
Oh, it's okay. We're good. Yes.
But I'm gonna kind of like show him to Nessa. Like, these are pretty cool, right? Finn got him for the hunt.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go make our bed.
yeah. Do you need help with? I can show you where the sheets are. They were really dusty. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
Gonna kind of tap Finn on the shoulder. See ya. Yep.
Oh, yeah. See ya.
Hey, where'd Aya go?
Right behind you.
Oh my
Jesus
gosh.
Christ!
I
Yeah.
just yeah, this is I've told you that not to do that. That just makes me really uncomfortable when you sneak up like that.
I just wasn't sneaking. I'm standing here. I'm a ghost. I'm sorry.
It's cool. I just didn't see you.
No, it's fine. No, I'm good. We're good. We're fine. You're good. You look amazing. You look great.
I'm covered in dust from the the bed, ripping the bed sheets off, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, cool, thanks.
Love a bunch of awkward queer teenagers trying.
It's amazing.
I'm gonna help Finn. With the weapons.
Yeah, Finn brought some cool ones.
I didn't know we were gonna kill anybody. I thought we were just gonna like ask politely. I wrote this note to kill the aliens. So maybe if we just ask, if I got put on nice stationery, maybe if we just ask, they'll just stop invading.
Right.
I'm gonna go make the bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's worth a try.
I just follow Mac. with the two of them in the hallway.
Did Aya bring this nice stationery, or was she just like...
She wrote the letter ahead of time because she's like, I don't know how to get weapons. What am I good at? I'm great at writing fancy letters. Very good old
I can write fancy letters.
To whom it may concern.
Could you please not invade us? I would greatly appreciate it. You're making my friend Vanessa sad.
Who Vanessa's mom? Stop it.
Please stop.
Just stop.
Please stop.
If it's not a bother.
If it's not an inconvenience to you, I would very much appreciate it.
Have you considered Jupiter? It's lovely this time of year.
P.S. Please stop. I love you. Thank you.
I've enclosed 3 pieces of saltwater taffy as a goodwill gesture.
Is this going to be like a science situation where the aliens are allergic to water, but it's like saltwater taffy?
Saltwater taffy. And be like, oh, thank you. Start melting. I'm gonna watch Signs later.
Aya has a bag of it in case they didn't like the one that they included in the letter.
You put the worst flavors in the letter. My God. Jeez.
I love Aya so
Get
much.
wrecked. I know, right? Aya's my spirit animal, honestly. Okay. Aya's helping Finn with weapons. Mac and Nessa are making a bed. Are you making both of the beds?
We're in the room with the one bed,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, that's what we decided.
I love it. I love it.
Mhm.
This is very
Mac's
awkward.
probably,
moment.
not saying anything.
Mhm.
Like, you've had sleepovers and stuff before, so like
Mhm.
you've been in situations where everybody's sleeping in the same bed, but like
Mhm.
teenagers and hormones and now there's like emotions involved, so you're kind of like, don't know what to do with myself.
It's like, can you hand me the blanket, please?
Oh yeah. Here. I'm just gonna kind of like hold it out and then like playfully try to toss it, but like it was not even, just dust went everywhere.
I love it.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool. Great.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
It's just an old cabin.
Mm-hmm. Just
Uh
like turn away from the bed, like shake the blanket out, like towards the window, like trying to like not get as much dust all over the bed as possible.
The air is like filled with dust in like the
Uh-huh.
entire cabin right now. The air is just 90% dust. It's probably asbestos, but like if
This
you
is
shake it in the air
my-
enough.
This is like Anna, my personal nightmare.
Me too. Me too.
Mm.
I'm taken out by dust. Dust
too.
kills me. It's
Mhm.
would be like saltwater taffy to a eternal alien.
But this is
think-
canon now.
Canon.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go open like the window and kind of just be like, so can you stop that for just a second?
Yeah, okay. I'll
Uh,
put it down. Still holding it though.
So you okay?
Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't I be?
Because we just kind of showed the weapons that we're gonna use to try and like, your mom. Not that Mrs. Madden wasn't super hospitable, but she'd kind of do that whole thing at Pride, and I know you haven't really talked about her much since that happened.
My mom wasn't my favorite person, so it's kind of on purpose.
Yeah. Just Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you're doing okay.
Yeah.
I'm here if you need to talk about her. Eh.
Thanks. Like, you can tell that there's like a lot of things in Nessa's mind, and she just is saying none of them. Um, She's like, yeah, okay, thanks.
Yeah. I think if I think if you shake the blanket, some of the dust will get out the window. It'll be a little easier.
Right. Okay. And then I'll do that.
Mac's gonna leave the room.
I love
Right. Fair enough. I guess when they're gone, I'll just like finish making the bed and stuff, and just kind of like sit on it, thinking about everything like to myself. I very much like blame myself for a lot of things because it's my mom, and like uh my goal is like I don't want to like hurt anybody else, but I could like tell that I'm pushing everyone away. I just don't know how to like stop it. So yeah, that's what's going on with Nessa right now.
That's
All the
some
angst. All the
angst. Angst. Cool. Is there anything else anybody wanted to do before the sun sets? Just asking to make
I
sure.
would like to talk to Finn.
Okay.
Hey Finn. Hi.
Hey, yeah, how's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. Um, have you practiced the set that we're gonna do for the next show?
Yeah. I've been working on some stuff at home. I think I have a new song maybe. Been working on one, so
Oh.
hopefully gonna have that for you, to bring to the band soon.
Yeah, no, sure, whenever. I was wondering if maybe you wanted to practice that song we did at the last show. I got a little flustered at it and was just wondering if we could just play it together. Just so I can, get down the
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. Here I brought your guitar.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, and Finn will start playing.
Yeah, A is just going to she's normally kind of transparent, but she's very solid whenever she talks to you. With a little bit of a brighter glow. And is just kind of listening to you and intently paying attention to see what you do when you say that I love you part.
Perfect. Yeah, I think Finn starts playing, sort of gets through the whole song.
With permission, would I be able to jump in here for just a sec?
Yeah.
Right before Finn gets to the "I love you," Mac's gonna open the door and be like, "Hey guys, the acoustics just aren't the best in here. I think we can set up a different spot to practice. But yeah, it's the loud noise is kind of causing some dust to come from the ceiling. Maybe we can hold off until we get all the spider webs and everything. Then I'm gonna shut the door."
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. We're good. So sorry.
Oh, what? We'll pick this up a little bit later. Let's
Yeah.
maybe we can get a little campfire going or something while we're hanging out.
Yeah, I love fire.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. Oh,
No, you're fine. It's fine as long as I get to sit next to you. You make me feel less scared of the world. I feel really good energy about you.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. We'll play a little bit later. That sounds good.
I love
Cool.
playing with you.
I'd love playing with you too. Since you joined the band, it's been so good. I feel like we really come together as a band. It's been great.
yeah, it's it's a, you're the star. I'm just there to
No, no,
being
no.
back.
It's not the Finn band. It's we're um so he like runs through like 3 or 4 names trying to remember which name we're on right now.
I have it on my
Um,
shirt, and she pulls up her hoodie, and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
crossed out.
Yeah.
Several names crossed out and just written in Sharpie marker.
Yeah. Remembering Mary Shelley. That's right. That's what we're
Yeah.
doing right now. Yeah, love that. Yeah, yeah. That's great. Cool.
Right. So
Uh,
we should I guess we should go. Are we really going to kill aliens? I don't have a background in that. It's they didn't
I don't
offer
either.
that in school. I don't know like how to prepare for that, dude. And I brought something. I letter, but everyone thinks everyone brought weapons. I get better prepared.
No, I mean, I brought the knife and stuff, but to be
That's
honest,
super smart though.
I'm a little scared about using it. I don't really know like what I'm not, okay. I've never been in a fight. Usually just sort of talk my way out of it, but I don't know if you can talk to aliens. I don't know if that works. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find it together.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe we try the letter first, and if that doesn't work, then we bust out the knives. And I
Yeah,
don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that Mac has more of a background in fighting than me. I don't know. She kind of seems like maybe the kind that would, have fought maybe once. I don't know.
We'll figure it out. I mean, we'll kind of help make the mess. Maybe we help clean it up. I don't know. But we're gonna be fine because like you're great and Mac's great and Nessa's great and everyone's
Yeah,
really great.
You're
And
great. We're all great. It's great.
thank you. All right. Well, I'm gonna go just check out the perimeter, because I can fly and you can't fly, and I should probably use that for things. And I'm just gonna go. Yeah, later. Zooms off into the sky.
Just zoom. Like the most introverted Superman fly. It's less like haha, and it's more like huh?
T-Rex arms.
It's not even quick. It's just like a bag going in the wind.
Just imagine a slide whistle is playing also at the same time. Dope. Is there anything specific you're looking for as you zoom slowly around the sky?
I think I'm specifically looking because Aya has no idea what they're looking for. Definitively looking for like a flying saucer or something.
You are staring at the sky and you're staring at the stars for so long that it kind of looks like some of them are moving. And you're not sure if you're making that up in your brain or if it's actually happening.
Right. Aya's gonna write that down and not tell anybody.
Looking for flying saucer. His whole flying saucer. Writes it down. I love it. It's beautiful. It's fantastic.
As the moon started coming out, Mac would have probably just gone on like a walk to just kind of howl at the moon a little bit.
I love it. Just okay. Fantastic.
Probably after their talk with Nessa.
That's fair. Aya's floating about in the sky. Matt kind of walks out into the wilderness to do some howling.
Wouldn't go far, though. Wouldn't go
The
far.
best part of horror movies is
The
always
best part.
splitting up.
It's the best part, honestly.
I think if there's like a deck, I'm gonna sit outside like on the deck, like just messing with like I'm sure like at this point Vanessa, like I have a book of like spells and things, and now that like I don't have to hide it as much.
Yeah, for sure.
Like looking through that and working
Got
on
this
things.
like candle in front of you. You're like trying to make it light with your brain powers.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a pencil that you're trying to make stand on its end.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Keep looking
Then
at
you
the
find
spell, I'm
yourself
like,
in the cabin like alone.
the TV only has like 3 channels, and one of them is the TV guide of the other 2 channels.
It's got like 15 static channels that are all slightly different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like 20 minutes of showtime if you turn the thing.
You have to like be holding the cord though.
Antenna.
Like
Yeah.
you have to hold it in the specific way to get any reception.
And it definitely does not have a remote.
Yeah.
It
I
used
think
to.
Finn is writing in a little notebook of like song lyrics, and is just like taking notes and like crossing stuff out, and he's working on a song.
That is fantastic. So, as the moon rises, everything gets a little spookier because it's quiet. It is so awfully quiet out here in the middle of nowhere. And it's very easy to just realize how alone you are and how underprepared you are as a 16-year-old child to take on any threat of any serious level. But I will say, Mac, you're kind of walking in the woods and you hear like a crackling noise in one direction.
Does it sound kind of like far away or close? So I wouldn't want to go too far from the cabin.
It sounds kind of echoey. But like it's close enough that you kind of like had that whip around towards the sound moment.
I'm gonna take out my phone and just activate the flashlight on it.
It is suddenly very bright. You blink several times. And there was an owl. Just chilling. It looks
see
very
if I can-
offended.
Kind of snap a picture, but then be like, can't even send it to anybody, so what's the point? I'm gonna turn the flashlight off and put it in my pocket.
Add to
And
your
then just
inventory one slightly blurry picture of a barn owl. Evidence. They're among us. Otherwise, your little walk into the woods just getting a little sketchy out here. You do start noticing all of the smaller sounds. The hooting of owls, the scream of a fox, which is terrifying. Like you have a moment, you're like, "Was that? Did somebody scream? Was that a human?" Like some like wild dog kind of howls. Perk up your ears a little.
I'm
Nothing too
gonna kind of start like stick my hands in my pocket. Like, if anybody sees me, this is fine. Like, I do this all the time, but I'm like actively kind of like power walking back to the cabin.
Little spooked, a little spooked.
Like, if I see anybody, I'm just suddenly gonna like slow down and be like, midnight walk, but like kind of sweating a little bit. Like as I get closer, if I see Nessa on the deck.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's a nice night out.
Yeah. You okay?
Oh yeah, yeah. I am outside all the time. So what are you doing?
Just working on the magic stuff, you know?
It's must be kind of cool that you could do it like whenever you want now, right? Like you don't have anybody like breathing over your shoulder or anything like that, right?
Yeah. It's definitely a lot better for sure that I don't have to hide so many things all the time.
Yeah. I mean, well that's a pro of your mom being gone, right?
Right.
Yeah. I'm well, I'm gonna go inside. There's there's some cool barn owls and stuff I saw flying around if you want to see a picture of one.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see.
I'm gonna take out my phone and show Nessa the slightly blurred picture.
I'm just like, oh, yeah, I can see it. Definitely.
Is this
Yeah.
flirting? Do you want to roll? Do you want to roll hot? Is this flirting?
Mac is attempting to
To
flirt.
flirt? Is this flirting? Okay, cool. Good to know. Roll
It's
hot.
like that meme of the butterfly. Is this flirting?
Is this?
I'm showing my maybe girlfriend. I don't know. Like it feels that way. Like I don't know. But I'm showing them a
We
picture of the barn owl.
definitely have never talked about it before. We're
Yeah.
just like together, but we've never been like, you're my girlfriend, right? Like,
No defining the relationship.
no.
The dice
never.
do speaketh because that was the 2 on the dice and a 4 in total.
No. Oh, baby.
Aw.
You just completely like goes over Nessa's head. Just completely, like just
Yeah.
the flirting head.
It's like, yeah, cool photo.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it back in my pocket. I'm gonna go inside. But just let me know if you need anything.
Okay,
I'm gonna go
thanks.
in. Maybe hit my shoulder like on the doorway, like, oh, just watch out for that. Go inside.
The doorway moves. It's just, it's an old house. That's what does.
It's the
You
leg
walk
boy
in.
thing.
I just watched him go inside.
You walk in and kind of like see Finn just chilling, writing some stuff down in a notebook, kind of like, testing out the words and stuff, as one does when they're songwriting. I've never written a song, so I wouldn't know. But you kind of glance into the corner, and there's this like, it looks kind of like a spider, but it also looks nothing like a spider. It's very flat, kind of like spread out, like goopy looking, got a big old tail that curls around, and it looks like it's like literally about to pounce on Finn, who is so zoned into his work.
I'm gonna kind of be like, oh, hey, and kind of like try to like put my hands on Finn and kind of be like, hey, you just gotta watch out a little bit, like, not as a hug, but like it kind of like looks like, hey, like
Love
spider.
it.
How big is
moment,
this thing?
I know,
it's
is
very
it like
large.
Or...
No, it's
Not
very
like,
large.
It's not like this big. It's like
It's like this big, yeah.
it's a chest burster, right? From
It's like
basically.
I don't want to get sued.
Yeah.
But it's an alien that appears like it could possibly wrap itself around your face and deposit eggs into your throat.
I'm definitely like moving Finn away, like, there's something in the corner.
What?
There's that right there.
Oh my God. Where's the knife?
I don't know. I'm just gonna take my shoe off and throw it at it.
Roll flash out physically. That is volatile.
Flash out, volatile.
I'm just gonna throw my shoe at it.
That's another 4. That's a 3 on the dice, and volatile is 1.
No.
Do I mark the experience
Yes.
if I fail a roll?
Mm-hmm.
I have 2
Are
now.
we still doing the Mark III for this?
Yeah,
like we did last
you're
time?
marking 3 experience for every single failure, so do remember that. You probably level up.
I just leveled up with my 2 failed rolls.
Hey, look, pick a new move or however you want to make that work. There's like several options for leveling up. Oh, the shoe goes wide. It very narrowly misses the window. Like you're so lucky that your shoe did not go through the window. But it thunks against the wall, and the creature skitters underneath the sofa. You kind of lose sight of it.
Did you see that?
Yeah. What the hell was that? That was. Look, I don't know. I've not like been in Arizona for very long, but I've never seen an animal like that before.
I mean, I have no idea what that was. I thought it was a spider, and then it kind of like it had the tail, and it like was, yeah, that was just weird.
I'm gonna grab the knife. Finn's gonna try to run over and grab the knife.
Lovely. Nessa, did you say you were walking in as well after Mac?
Yeah,
Or-
I think I do like finish what I was doing, and like after watching them walk in, I would walk in like probably a little bit later. So probably I was like,
Right.
Max like, whoa, did you see that? I'm like, see what?
There was a thing, like there was a thing, like in the corner.
Okay. Do I see anything? Or is it's gone?
Nothing at the moment. You see Mac's shoe, which is
I'm wearing.
lying, lying by the wall.
I think I look over at the wall and just back at Mac, and I'm just like, so you threw your shoe at it?
I mean, I didn't have the the Punchmaster 3000, or I would have gone like ham on it. Yeah. So I threw my shoe at it.
Okay. Right.
I'm gonna go and awkwardly get my shoe, put it back on.
It's fair. As you bend down to put your shoe back on, the thing comes skittering out from underneath the couch, right at you. Are you
Scream.
And it would be roughly at this point that Aya, you do hear the scream from inside the house. You know it's not a fox this time. I don't know why you know it's not a fox. You know the
It's
difference
not
between
what the fox says.
it's not what the fox says.
I think A is gonna come back, but it is going to like phase through right as the skittering spider thing is like there. See it and disappear again and reappear behind Finn.
Yes, I love it. Perfect. Beautiful. Mac, are you going to like punch out at it, or are you gonna like run away?
I'm like kind of doing like the saw a spider like hopping on one foot and trying to smash it with my shoe.
Mind you, it is lit like it would be like the body itself of this thing would be roughly the size of your shoe. The legs spreading out would make it even
Ugh.
worse. Hi.
I hate this. Grass.
Making me chill.
Funny.
I'm picturing like
Hi.
tarantulas. With-
Hi. I'm so good at this. Oh my god.
Right.
So roll Ash out physically again.
That's volatile, right?
Yeah.
I added a stat to that because of that last fail. So now it is a 5.
Ooh, it's a whole 5. Ooh. Still
a
fail. Still a fail. The thing definitely like it jumps onto your body. Like instead of you smacking it with your shoe, it kind of like wraps around your hand and tries to like skitter up. Is anybody else?
I'm actively like, get it off, get it off, get it off.
Yeah, I think Finn has, if he's gotten to the knife by now, is gonna try to like lunge at this thing. I will have you all know I have a -1 to volatile, so
God.
gonna be bad. Finn's not a fighter.
Punching it back with a knife.
Yeah,
Is it
the
big
really
one?
broken wavy one, the awful Rambo knife. Yep.
No. No.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Do it. I will say that you'll get a +1. Because the likelihood of you hitting
Flat roll.
it, so it's a flat. It's just you're adding 0 instead of taking away.
Ooh, actually, that is an 8.
Oh yes, that's a mixed good. So on a 7 to 9, you harm them, but choose one. They learn something about your true nature and gain a string on you. That'd be really weird. The MC decides how bad the harm turns out, or you become your darkest self.
I think we have to go with the second one then, right? Like how the harm turns
Sure.
out, because
Yeah.
I don't think that this little face hugger is gonna need a string on me. Hopefully
That's
not, at least.
I mean, you don't know. Maybe it regenerates. I don't know.
It's true.
You slash at it, and it looks like it didn't do as much damage as you wanted it to do because the blade literally like but you did smack it. Like, you didn't even use the like blade part. You smacked it, and it does fall
Slapping.
off and like skitter back underneath the sofa.
Sounds about right.
Hey, but you did it though. You hit it.
Shocking.
Yeah, moment.
The odds of that were very low.
Mac is just gonna back up, like breathing heavily. Thanks.
Yep. What do we? What do we do about this?
I probably
still
shouldn't
alive?
let it stay here.
Is it
You can
dead?
hear it.
It's just
I think it's still alive.
Oh no.
Like, Hunlin, I hate you.
got you covered on monster sounds.
Where did it crawl to? Is it under? Is it
Under
under,
the
It's under the
sofa.
couch.
under the
Under the
sofa?
couch.
Okay, I'm gonna face through the floor, and I'm gonna maybe I can scare it out, and then when I scare it out, then can you? Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Is there like an axe for the fireplace, like for wood and stuff in
There's-
the house?
There's a ton of like fire maintenance materials, like the wrought iron tools, you know, like the
Like a
little
fire poker.
The
yeah, the
prodder,
little
yeah.
fork and like the little pokey
Yeah.
poke and like the little shovel.
I'll
The
grab, like-
axe.
Okay.
What?
I think I'll grab like the prodding thingy,
The poker.
like the
Yeah.
fire poker.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna put Finn's whittling knife in between.
Hell
my-
yeah. Punch
Finn
master.
looks at.
Do I just fully see it as like a little knife? I'm just like, what's
It's
the
about
knife
this
from?
long.
It looks
The
like I'm
blade's
just
about
flicking
this
off
long.
Everybody with my little knife.
Oh
I
my
think
god.
Finn looks at Mac and is like, wait.
Oh.
Maybe you should have the big knife. Hands Mac the big knife.
I'm gonna-
Is there like a broom or something nearby?
There's totally a broom.
Okay,
There's a broom
cool.
right,
Finn's gonna grab
right
the broom.
next to you.
You
Beautiful.
know how you smack spiders with a broom?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yes.
I'm gonna
It's
get the
the
wobbly
most
Bowie knife.
teenage like way to attack something.
Yep.
Mac is absolutely doing like a scene that they saw in a movie, kind of like this, like with the Bowie knife, not even like holding it correctly.
All right, everybody ready?
Alright, we're ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
No, I mean yes. I mean, I'm going.
You got this, Aya.
Go Aya,
You
go.
got it, Aya.
Fierce, baby, fierce.
Fierce. Dives underneath it.
I'm gonna say that this is probably also going to be a lash out physically roll, unless you can argue me into another roll.
No.
But that will be
Uh,
volatile.
I would like to argue, since I'm not actually attacking it, I'm just trying to scare it as a ghost, that I would make a dark roll.
Okay, sure,
Yeah,
that's fair.
right,
Do
yeah.
it. Make your dark.
That
You and
is
spooky ghost things.
11.
Oh, check it out! The thing, you pop up right beside it, and the thing about it is that you scare it, and it scares you, and that's part of what scares it. But you pop out, And this thing doesn't even have eyes. It's just like weird, goopy, pseudo spider looking ick. But you pop out and you're like, boo! And it's like it makes this weird screechy kind of like echolocatey kind of sound. And then it skitters out from under the sofa.
Get it, get it, get it, get it!
Where 3 honed killers are
Yes,
waiting with their
honed
tools of
killers.
destruction.
Phone killers.
Please.
Did we all roll out lash out physically?
Yeah, roll lash out physically. All at the same time. You all got a +1 because you have some kind of weapon.
Ooh,
Okay.
that makes my 8 go to a 9.
Good.
My first success.
Ooh. I got an 11.
Hey!
Oh.
The dice are loving me today. I got a 10.
Ooh, check it
I'm
out.
changing my dice.
Swap them
You
up.
all smash down on this thing at the same moment. And it just like you're not even sure if you like hit it or not, because like as soon as it came out, everybody like moved at the same time. So it's really not until you move your chosen weapons back that you see it with its legs kind of curled up, all like flattened, tail limp on the floor, with a little bit of like green blood just kind of like sizzling through the floorboard.
Gross.
Whoa.
Hate this.
We're really
Sorry.
good at this.
Right? We got it.
That
We're
was so
really
cool.
That is disgusting, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
And
is.
it's-
Yep.
This is nasty.
So we beat
Also-
the aliens? Are we done?
We beat an alien.
Oh, there's more than one?
Can I borrow that broom real quick? I told my uncle we wouldn't wreck the place. I'm gonna try and kind of like sweep it out the door.
As you are sweeping, the blood is just kind of like leaving a trail and it's sizzling into the floorboard.
Ew. Can we like get a bag or something so we're not tracking it all over the ground? Maybe.
So Yeah. Yep. We gotta clean this up.
I just want cleanup acid. I just want to know.
You put
Max,
bases
honest-
on it.
Mac's probably just gonna go get some paper towels.
Wait, I packed people food. What, white vinegar?
More acidic.
Yes, you put
Thing.
acid on acid, and it gets rid of the acid. Didn't you ever?
You seen my uncle use it for stains. I thought it worked the same way.
Is the hole in the floor like getting bigger?
It's getting deeper. It's not like a big hole, but it's like definitely
Like sizzling.
there's like kind of like a broader line, and then a couple of dapples, and they're all kind of like just a little bit of steam rising up from them as they go. A+
Like a what?
voice effects.
I'm just putting.
What does
some
it sound like
paper
again,
towels
Rez?
on top of it.
It goes. It sounds like that.
Yeah,
Thank
I got
you.
you.
I'm tagging Conlon.
I'm just
I got you
ripping
covered.
paper
Alien
towel off
noises.
and dropping them on the sizzly thing.
And they kind of like don't do anything. But if you like trying to shove them into the hole, it's kind of like eating up the paper towel as you shove it into the hole.
I don't think this is working.
Wait, I remember in science class, do we have, is it baking soda? Do your, like, fridge have one of those little baking soda things?
I mean,
Absolutely. That was the only thing in the fridge. The only thing in the fridge. Just the baking
an
soda.
old box of baking soda.
It's from like 5 years ago.
Yes.
It's not even useful anymore.
Just gonna run and grab it. What do I do with it?
Just pour it all over it.
I'm just gonna dump it out.
It's the whole thing.
all over the.
I
This
just
is when-
imagine it like comes out in like this block until it
Like-
hits something and
Yeah.
shatters.
It comes out in a rectangle shaped block, hits the
Mhm.
floor, scatters. But the sizzling where it landed does stop sizzling. I'm pretty sure. I think that's how that works. I'm gonna go with
Foams
It
it.
is now.
like vinegar
It
or
is.
baking soda. We make a little like
Yeah, you have like a
Oh,
little
yeah!
volcano
Volcano.
situation. There's foam everywhere. It's great.
Elephant toothpaste.
Yeah.
No.
Um,
Well.
I love it. Problem solving.
I think that worked.
Okay, so what do we do now?
I have marshmallows. Anybody want to make some s'mores? After I mean, there's a trash can outside. We can just dunk this thing in it. I think.
That's a great idea, but should we? What if there's more? What if it definitely has like roach vibes, and maybe there's more of them underneath the floorboards? And what if it eats somebody, and then you'll be dead too, and then you'll be stuck as a ghost, and I don't know what to do.
Uh-huh.
But s'mores sound nice.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
really
start scooping up the powder with the paper towel.
Gotta save it. That stuff is gold.
I meant to just throw it away. But you know what? Knowing that it worked on the acid blood, probably, yeah. Start like clumping it all together to hold on to it.
I love it. Just please add Max getting all of the weird inventory shit this episode.
Right.
Add one paper towel full of baking soda to your inventory. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
What's the move? What's everybody doing?
I'm paranoid, so I'm going to go searching through the like floorboards and through the like spaces in the house, looking for more of these weird spider things because I don't want Finn to die.
Oh, so sweet.
not even positive Finn can die.
Aya doesn't know that.
Finn doesn't either, I don't think.
So you're kind of like investigating. There's not really an investigation-y thing, but I'll say you can gaze into the abyss because, I mean, as a ghost, I feel like part of looking around for things is shoving your thoughts into the universe and hoping you get some kind of answer.
Gotcha. I got a 7.
Okay. That is a mixed good. So, as you're kind of looking around, you get these weird images kind of in your head of tunnels that run through the ground and like hordes of eggs and not too many like you kind of get a glimpse or two of the same larger alien, but inside of the actual house there's a lot of like goop underneath of the house, like just strings of goop, and there's like a cluster of maybe 3 to 4 eggs in the crawl space.
Oh no. What do I do? Fierce. What if I pick them up and I move them not here? That's the solution I would do. I'm gonna do that too. Okay. Sorry.
You could maybe hold 2 of them at the same time.
Maybe hold 2 of them at the same time.
They're very large.
Even if I use my hoodie pockets.
They're very like you. It would be a very perilous third if you
Okay,
balanced it all like this.
I'll just go with the 2. I don't know what to do with them, so I'm going to find the drum case in the back of the van and just put them in there and then shake it.
Roll lash out physically. Just I did, it's fine.
It's a 9.
Awesome. Mixed good. So you harm it, right? You harm the eggs. Wonderful. Then gaining a string on you wouldn't make sense. But I could decide how bad the harm turns out, or you become your darkest self.
I think I would become my darkest self because I don't ever want anything bad to happen to me.
That's fair. That's fair. So, kind of goes as planned.
No.
There's like a lining in the drum case that just, even though the blood is acid and stuff, like it's just for some reason it's not leaking out. It's just wonderful. It's great. And you flip. What does your darkest self look like?
I think Aya would try to banish it to the ghosts.
I love it. I love it. Roll dark.
Like if they have like ghosts or spirit selves, like rip them out and throw them into the ghosts. That is a 9.
Hey. Absolutely. The whole drum the whole drum case is gone. Somewhere the box ghost is very happy.
Box go.
Box ghost. That's a throwback.
Crap! The drums! The drum! Oh no!
Yeah.
It's fine.
Like
Sound for it?
it worked. It worked real good. It worked so good. The whole case is kind of
Okay, this is fine. Finn's safe. There's more of them, but those two are gone. They'll be fine.
so.
Look around, see if anybody's seeing me.
What is the text underneath your darkest self say on your player playbook? On your player playbook handbook.
Let me double check, because I don't have it on my little Mila note thing that I put on, so let me go look it up.
In.
I've got it up if you just want me to read it to you.
Yeah.
Cool. I've got the books up. So you become invisible, unnoticed. No one can see you, feel you, or hear your voice. You can still affect inanimate objects, but this is your only avenue of communication. You escape your darkest self when someone acknowledges your presence and demonstrates how much they want you around.
So maybe you don't know this, but you are completely invisible. So you're looking around to see if anybody saw you, and it doesn't look like there's anybody there to see you. But nobody saw you.
Okay, I'm gonna go run very excitedly, or float very excitedly to go tell Finn.
Oh no! Oh no! You pop up in the room. What do you say? What are you saying to Finn?
And I killed I got rid of 2 of the eggs, so now the house is safe.
No response. Finn, what were you guys talking about while stuff was happening? What would you guys be doing?
I think Finn would be like trying to find more brooms and like trying to find like more things that they could use to fight these things with if they needed to.
It's like collecting them on the table. We just like have like this pile of stuff.
Yeah. It's like broom, fire poker, like random
Axe.
giant stick.
Yes.
Big stick.
Big stick.
Found like a kitchen knife in the kitchen, all sorts of good things.
Love it. There's like a meat tenderizer.
You think this is gonna do anything?
A pizza cutter.
Finn just kind of walks through you, Aya.
Oh, the music.
Nessa?
Nothing.
Mac, do you guys think this is gonna do anything?
I mean, I feel like anything that could like get a good hit on it.
You think so?
Yeah.
I just look back at like the hole. And I
Um,
was like, yeah, that's fair.
guys, can you hear me?
I think there's some stuff in the garage. I mean, I might as well just go check, and I'm
Right, yeah, definitely. Do you want help looking in there?
um
Um,
I'm good.
Okay.
okay. No, it wasn't gonna last forever. No, this is fine. Finn's safe. Finn's safe. That's all that matters. Mm. I just wanted to tell him I loved him.
My heart.
Um,
I'm gonna cry.
well, if he can't see me or hear me, at least I can watch over him. I hope he doesn't forget me.
So Mac's gone
To
alone
the garage.
to the garage.
Yeah,
So
It's
Vanessa
just
Mac
me
and
and
Finn,
you.
who I'm
Mac
pretty
just-
sure have not talked that much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
for
true.
sure.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
you guys-
we talked originally, yeah.
I think the first time we talked was when we were walking in the sewers.
Yep, I think so.
It was a great conversation in the sewers, though.
Yep.
True.
So, do you think they'll find anything?
I mean, we found the one alien thing. I don't know what it was, but I feel like we'll. No, your whole cockroach thing made me start thinking about that. Like, you know, they say like if you see one, there's like 1,000 that you can't see, and
Right.
I don't know what if there's 1,000? What are we gonna do about that? I
Leave.
don't have 1,000 brooms. I guess we could just leave. Yeah, that's true. But I feel like we're
That'd be
kind of
an easy answer.
yeah. That's true. That's true. Maybe we go check on the car.
Yeah.
Make sure that things are still good. Like, gotta have that escape route. Maybe that's a good plan.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Finn goes and checks on the car.
I love it. Yeah, so you're alone in the house now.
I am alone in the house.
Ugh.
I think I do think to myself, like, I don't say it, but I'm like curious as to where Aya went. Because usually now she's scaring the hell out of one of us. Show him back up again.
It's fair.
So I am thinking about it. I just haven't said anything to Finn.
It's
I
fair.
think conversely, Finn is kind of used to Aya feeling a little like overwhelmed and maybe disappearing sometimes, and so she's like, I'm just gonna, you know, she can have some space. That was a lot. Like the monster attacked us. Like, we'll just give her some space. It's all good.
Oh no.
But like he will get progressively more concerned the longer
is
this
fair.
goes on.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Like,
Mac
it
gets
makes
startled
sense.
Mac gets startled every time Aya comes and pops behind her. Mac's probably not thinking about Aya.
Oh
As much as I
no.
love Aya. Ashley loves Aya. Max doesn't have
Mac's a
them on.
little ditzy. It's okay.
It's
We love
Aya.
Mac. You wander out to the garage and kind of like there's in the same fashion as the key to the front door, there's totally like a little turtle statue. The key to the garage is under. There's definitely like a coded pad to the garage door itself, but it's very old and nobody has kind of like known the code to open the garage door for a very long time. So it's just the boopy button that your uncle has in his car and this key that is under this turtle. But you walk in there and it's very grim. Just because there's like stains on the floor and stuff, and you're kind of like stiffly walking through the room. But there is a gun safe that you could try and crack the code to if you wanted. Otherwise, there's a couple of like butcher knives and stuff like that. Meat hooks.
Probably gonna leave the meat hooks. I'll take like some of the butcher knives and just kind of like put them on the table. I'm gonna look at the gun safe, and I'm gonna type in 1111. Then I'm gonna type in 1112. I'm gonna type in 1113, and I'm probably gonna go at that for about 10 minutes before I give up and go take the butcher knives. into
That's
the house.
fair. Roll. Okay. So on a 5 or a 6, you manage to get it. Okay, you manage to unlock this safe. Anything else totally doesn't work. Roll a
Is it
d6.
one or two?
1.
One. That's a 3.
Oh no! Yeah. You sit there for like a hot second and you're like, maybe it's his birthday. I got through all of the ones. Got through all the 2s. Give up. Take your knives. There's like some plastic sheeting, like rope, general kind of like hunting survival gear. There's what are those? What do they call them? Like the camo suits that they wear to try and blend into nature.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of those.
I'll kind of grab as much if there's like any backpacks or anything. Like I'm gonna like just kind of grab some hunting survival gear. Like I'll take the rope.
For sure.
I'll take like maybe 2 or 3. I don't know how many knives are in there. Like I'll just take like maybe like 2, and as many camo stuff as I
Camo
can carry.
stuff. Got some
I'm just
flashlights.
Yeah, like
like
your basic
there's a
hunter
flare
survival
gun.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll
got
definitely
you.
take that.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I'll honestly, I'll just kind of walk in and like I'm trying to decide if I would lock the garage or not with all this stuff in my hands. I probably wouldn't. But
Probably not. You're 16 years old.
yeah. Walk in and kind of put all this stuff on the table and found all this in the garage, but I couldn't get the gun safe open.
Alright. That's okay. It's definitely better than nothing. I know Finn went to check the car.
What's wrong with the car?
No, I just wanted to go make sure that, like, if we have to leave, that everything's good, and if there might be something out there, you know.
Yeah.
And you walk out to the car and the trunk is open. Is it like the door kind, or is it like the hatchback kind?
It's a hatchback.
Hatchback? Got you. Yes.
Also, I
Hatchback
have
is
to point out,
open.
this car can't physically exist. I said it's a 1994 Subaru Forester. They didn't start making Foresters until 97, but I kind of like the idea that this car is just an anomaly, that no one really knows how
Yes,
it exists.
this car, you know, it's a magic car. We're in a magic realm, okay? It's okay because we're not sponsored by Subaru, so it doesn't matter.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's fine. It totally exists. What are you talking about? I remember it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a sponsor, but like the one game, man. The one game.
The one game. One. But yes, the hatchback is open. The drum, the case that normally has like the big barrel drum in it is gone.
That's weird. I guess I'm gonna go look at it and see. Like, that's weird. I don't remember leaving the hatchback open, and the case was definitely in there.
I'm super sorry. I didn't mean to make it disappear.
Is Aya like doing anything? Like interacting with anything, or just floating behind Finn?
Just floating behind
Okay.
you. She's not an assertive girl. She's just
Okay.
resigned herself to her fate at the moment.
Oh man. All right.
How
man.
close to Finn is she hovering? Is she giving him like a solid amount of space, or is she just like?
Are we
right
ghosting like the movie Ghost with the pottery? Where
I think this is the closest Aya has ever been to you.
Awesome.
So you can't hear them. I'm so sorry, I'm blanking.
They use they them pronouns.
They them? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. But there's kind of like a really cold breeze fluttering the back of Finn's hair.
Spooky. Can I don't know. Can I like try to see if I can figure out what's going on here? Like why the thing is open? I think I don't know. I feel like Finn is just confused more than anything. But maybe could I do like a gaze into the abyss or something
Yeah,
like that?
for sure. Let's do it. Hey, to you, Finn just called you spooky.
That's fine. That's okay.
That's a 9.
Hey, check it out. So, for momentarily, because banshees are inherently attached to death and the ghost realm, it's kind of like you blink and you see the ethereal existence that layers over this plane, everything kind of like having its own shape in the ghost realm. And you can hear Aya for a minute behind you, just kind of like mumbling. What would Aya be saying in this moment?
Sorry.
You just hear behind you this sorry. I didn't mean to make it disappear.
It's fine. And I think Finn is still just like moving stuff around, hasn't turned around to look. And it's
Hear
just
me.
like, yeah, you're fine. You're fine. It's okay. No big deal. Where'd the thing go? The drum kit.
Stanley sent it into the ghost world.
Can I still hear? Is this like
You can hear her.
Okay.
It's kind of flickering out. Like you catch like every 3 or so words.
Okay.
And
I think at that point Finn would turn around and
you can see Aya, but her image is also like just the barest existence of an outline of a shape. And interestingly enough, she's not just blue. They're not just blue in the ghost realm. There's like a whole like array of prismatic colors that kind of like outline their shape. But they're kind of flickering in and out of existence, and you can tell that they're not actually here. They're kind of like away.
what? Aya, what's going on? What you're like flickering. Are you all right?
Don't know. I tried to be fierce. Can you hear me?
I can hear just like every other word. Like I don't know. You're it's like you're cutting in and out. It's like you're on a walkie-talkie or something.
Ben, please, I need you to hear me so badly. I don't know how long like I have to say things, so if I only have like a moment, I just wanted to let you know that you are super cool. I really like you, and I'm super glad that you said I love you to me, even though it probably wasn't for me, and I get that, but like you're super important, and I love you.
Just like fades out on like you hear the word love a couple of times. You hear important. You don't get the whole message, but there's like because Aya can fit so many words into one kind of like syllable, yeah, you get like a solid amount of stuff before the whole world kind of just doles out and reverts to its.
I think Aya's gonna scream, cry in frustration.
Oh no, baby! I love her. Oh, them so much. I love them.
I think Finn stops checking the car and just runs directly back inside. Guys, something's up with Aya. I don't know what's going on, but I can't. They're like flickering, and I don't know. I could only hear a couple words. We gotta. I don't know. We gotta figure something out.
Where are they?
I don't know. I was I think like Ghost World. I don't know. Really weird.
Get their attention.
Okay. I think. I mean, they're really important, so I hope we can figure them out. But
With this moment, you do find yourself flickering back into kind of like a solid existence as you hear the words like important, as you hear Finn explaining that like they need to find a way to get you back. And you guys kind of see Aya. Where is Aya?
Aya's kind of like crying over by Finn's guitar.
Oh,
Oh,
baby.
They're right there.
Oh,
Aya,
What?
Are
You can
you-
see me?
yeah, we can see
Yeah.
you.
what happened?
There were eggs, and I tried to send them to the ghost zone, and then when I did, I think I did too much, and then I got trapped there, and then you guys couldn't see me and hear me, and I was like, that's okay, because like I know we were really good friends, and like I knew that wasn't gonna last forever, because you guys are gonna die someday, and and then I tried to talk to you, and you couldn't hear me, and I didn't know what to do, and so and she's gonna run up to Finn, and she's gonna kiss you on the
It. I love it. Yes, kissing.
Man,
If you would like, you can roll hot, Aya. But I do want to know what's the sex move attached to the ghosts?
Nothing I did not write down. Let me.
You both get to ask a question of one another. This can be asked in character or player to player. You must answer honestly and directly.
Okay.
Huh?
So
I have
roll
your sheet
hot.
pulled up.
Roll hot. Roll that. Turn someone on. But because we're teenagers and kissing is basically sex, I'm also gonna have you guys do the sex move.
we did decide this back in June that
Yeah.
kissing was a sex move.
And A is
That's
ace,
weird.
so that's part of the pool.
Hey, exactly. That's
I
why
got
it's hardcore.
I got an 8.
You got an 8? That's a mixed good. So they can either give you a string, give themselves to you, promise something that they think you want, or get embarrassed and act awkward, which will Finn do.
I think Finn would give Aya something that he thinks they want.
Okay. Yeah. What is Aya kind of like telegraphing in this kiss that they want?
I love you, and I see you.
Oh.
So I think as Aya comes up, Finn just like fully wraps his arms around them and is like hugging tightly. Is like, I was so worried about you. You can't just disappear on me anymore like that, okay? You gotta stick around. I look, you're really important to me. And I need you to stick around, okay?
That's so cute.
Okay.
I love it. Okay, so if I read that correctly, you guys get to ask a question of each other. Aya, what would you like to ask of Finn? That he must answer.
Honestly and directly.
Honestly.
Ben Collins, you are a couple weeks ago, you looked at me, and you told me that you love me, and I don't know if you were saying it to me or if you were just singing it because it's in the song. But do you love me?
Well, I mean, I think it was part of the song, and I mean, I said it in the song. No. I said it in the song, and then I realized as I was saying it in the song that it was true. And yeah. No, Aya, yes, of course, I love you, Aya.
I think for a moment while you're like holding Aya's hand, you can feel a heartbeat.
It goes.
And she changes from like a blue to like a red.
It's so cute. Finn, what would you like to ask of Aya that they must answer
Jeez.
directly?
Gosh, should have thought about that as I was reading the thing.
It's okay. You were having the gay panic on the
Yeah,
inside.
yeah,
you
a
know?
little bit. Yeah. It's all good. Fine. Eh, Aya, I mean, like, do you feel the same way back? I mean, is that
Pulls out her like notebook, hands you a letter or like a piece of paper, and on it is just like all of everything that Aya loves that you've ever done since you all have been together. I I
Oh my
so
gosh.
my heart?
desperately love you. I think about you all the time, and you are. Before you, I didn't have any friends or anyone who made me smile. You make me smile so much, even though I'm weird and I say I'm sorry all the time, and I don't always make myself known. I always feel like you see me.
I mean, I do see you. Finn reaches into his pocket, pulls out the notebook that he has, tears out the page he's been working on, and hands it to Aya, and it is lyrics to a song about Aya.
Ah, y'all are so cute.
I'm freaking out on the inside. I'm just fully. Okay.
Love it.
I can't wait to play it with you.
I mean, if you got any like thoughts on it, maybe we could write it together. I couldn't. I got like one chorus and like the first verse, but maybe you could add your own verse, and then yeah, we can write the chords and everything together.
I would like that if the world doesn't end by an alien invasion.
Oh yeah, the aliens.
Right.
Should
Yeah,
probably
there's-
deal with that first, maybe. Yeah, good call.
No, there's a whole bunch of them. There's like a bajillion eggs underneath, like in some tunnels somewhere underneath the ground, and there's like two big aliens that kind of look like Vanessa's mom underneath there.
That's not good.
Not great. But you're an absolute legend, and I'm so glad that we have you back.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I-
Mac and Nessa, you guys were just kind of like watching all of that happen.
I think like while that happened though, they're like professing their love. I think at one point Nessa fully like just looked over at Mac and was like you could see like thoughts go through her head, but then like looks back and like watches them and like just hopes that Mac didn't see her looking at her.
Mac probably would have like if like out of the corner of their eye like saw Nessa and was kind of just like waiting, and then when Nessa looked back was like
Okay, good.
Yeah, nice. Great.
Beautiful.
but you said there were aliens underneath my uncle's cabin.
Yeah, there's one more egg I couldn't get. I put it in the drum. I'm super sorry about the drum kit. I put it in and
It's
I
okay,
shook it up because I didn't want to touch it because like there's acid, and I thought, well, heavy duty material. Anyway, there's one more egg underneath the house, but somewhere even deeper below it is like tunnels just filled with a whole bunch of them, and there's two other aliens down there. That's what's going on below the house. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I don't think we have enough drum cases to deal
We
with
definitely don't have enough brooms.
I think maybe if we take out the two main ones, it'll stop the rest of them.
Was it like directly under the house? Cause like, I mean, like my uncle's guys. If we rip up the floor, my uncle's gonna kill me.
I also think if we die, then your uncle will probably have so much more to worry about.
If we die, then my dad's gonna kill me. Was there like a was there like another way to get in?
GM was.
You didn't really see specifically a way to get in, but for sure, Aya, you're feeling like maybe this task is too big for you guys to take on alone.
Gotcha.
Like having your moment and like just panicking at one person being down, you kind of get this feeling of like, I don't know if we can do that. We don't have enough brooms.
Guys, I'm gonna throw a crazy thought out there, and like it's just a thought. You don't have to, like. I don't think we're qualified to deal with this problem. Maybe we should call, like, I don't know, an alien hunter, or like, I don't know. I don't know. My uncle says fuck the cops, so I don't know. Maybe there's like somebody else we can call. I don't think Broom's gonna cut it, guys.
If we could call anyone, I don't think any of ourselves have service.
Maybe we try to take the car and find somewhere that we can get service. And do we have like a number or anything from the first time we dealt with it? Because like we like dealt with the paternal people the last time, right? We have like did like one of the FBI agents give us their number?
For sure. I think cool. Because you guys were so intrinsically at the center of that problem, the agents that are in charge of the Eternal Division would have given you a card and been like, hey, program our number. Because, I mean, also one of them was Vanessa's mom, so it's like, hey, if anybody reaches out, please call us.
Yeah, we have that number from the guy, and maybe we try to just get out of here and call them and let them know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think, and I say this with, like, I'm super sorry, but I don't think any of us actually know how to fight.
I definitely don't know how to fight.
I mean, I know a little more than the basics. Like,
Mac.
I've maybe been in like a couple, like I've definitely seen fight that I can replicate.
Mac, it's all right if you haven't been in a fight. None of us have been in a fight.
Yeah, we should go. We should go and call for help.
Mac, I think you should roll turn someone on, because it really felt like you were trying to like build yourself up there, like try to look cool.
For hot. 7.
Hey, that's a mixed good. And I'm assuming you're trying to look good for Vanessa. Like, that's just an assumption on my part, though.
Yeah. Oh, 8. I'm sorry. It's 8, because I forgot the one of my... I take... Yeah.
Ooh. Check it out. I think if you used a string, you could have like a 9 and just be on the upper end of a mixed good. But Vanessa,
you definitely could. You have several on me.
I was gonna say, I think specifically after like the huge like romantic kind of mood that just happened, I would probably use a string to.
I love
it. Right, that's like, yeah, like kind of stick my head up a little higher.
I think it's a success. I think Vanessa gets what you're putting down. So pick one of the reactions, Vanessa. I give myself to you, promise something I think you want, or get embarrassed and act awkward.
I think I mostly just get, like, for this one specifically, I'll just get embarrassed and act awkward. I'm like not really expecting that at that moment, even though they had what just happened of just being like, she was too much like hyper focused in like game mode of being like, what do we have to do to get out of here or like fix the problem? And then all of a sudden she's like, I'm like really strong, right? And I'm like, yeah, right, yeah, yeah.
I love it. It's beautiful.
I'm sure it'd be fine, right? Yeah. Anyway, if we're gonna go, we should probably go.
I'm gonna put a rug over the mess that we left on the floor with the acid and the baking powder that was like half cleaned up.
There's like melty foam everywhere from the volcano that happened. Sure. We all piling back into the car. What's
Do we have to
the
put our bags
situation?
back into the car
Yeah,
after we
but-
just took him out an hour ago?
You could do whatever you want to do.
We get all of our things.
Finn definitely grabs the knives at least.
We're
I love
leaving this
it.
cabin with no brooms and no butcher knives.
After going through all the effort to find them. I love it. So, pile into the car. Head
Need a
down
14
towards.
stop. To get out of the
Turn around.
driveway.
You hear like a little scream of one of the little face hugging aliens as like the car backs up over it, goes forward over it, backs up over it, goes forward over it. And you're just kind of like bump, 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 bump. What was that? Was that one of them? I don't know. Take off. You have to get kind of like all the way down the mountain to really get any service. But there is a point where you get like a bar of service, and it's a real moment. Who is handling the calling part? Who would be doing the phone calling of calling?
I can.
Okay,
will.
perfect.
Finn is
So-
driving.
You're on hold for like ever. There's like some hold music, just
It's not
nice
even
and
good hold
cheery.
music.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
But I just think, like, I'm like on the phone. I'm just like visibly like annoyed. I'm just like, I hate this.
Mac is showing Aya her picture of the barn owl.
Of the barn owl.
Wow, look at that barn owl.
Yeah, I took it outside.
Oh man, that's super cool. I really hate that we didn't get to see it barn owl.
God, we gotta come out. We gotta come out here again. When there's not like deadly aliens with acid blood trying to kill us or implant eggs in us. But
Yeah, no, definitely. Thanks for inviting me. I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
been camping before, and this was really nice, kind of, sort of.
Well, I mean, this wasn't really the full camping experience. Like it usually lasts like a little longer, and we usually stay overnight.
But still, it was, I don't know, it was just nice to spend time with you.
I'm happy to hear that. It was nice to see you come out of your shell a little bit. So you and Finn, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I never did anything like that when I was alive, and, I don't know, I constantly find myself feeling more alive now than I did when I was alive. And you and Vanessa and, Finn, y'all are part of that. Just thank you for being my friend.
Well, thank you for staying friends, I guess. I hope you know that we would never just forget about you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you do kind of scare me a little bit. Not in like a mean way, but like in a I just get jump scared kind of way, like when you pop behind me.
Yeah.
That kind of makes my heart a little bit, but it's kind of like I guess it's kind of like the scared, like when you go up a roller coaster and you know that you're gonna be scared, but you still get on the roller coaster anyway. So we'll always stay friends. We would never just forget about you. And yeah.
And, when I told Finn that I liked him or I loved him, it was the best feeling in the world. It was super scary, like a roller coaster. You get at the top and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna fall. And then, like, you get on it and then, like, it feels amazing, like this rush. Maybe you would like to feel that feeling.
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna kind of glance over At Nessa.
Nessa. She looks really irritated at this hold music.
I think for now, we just have to wait and see. But
Okay, well,
maybe one day.
just know you don't live forever.
That's true. I guess sooner or later the roller coaster has to stop.
Give you a little head bunt.
I love it.
I'm gonna go stand next to my boyfriend.
I'm
In
gonna
the
go
car.
I'm gonna go sit next to Nessa. I'm not gonna make a move or anything, but I'm just gonna kind of sit next to her and just kind of be in her vicinity while she's annoyed at the phone, just to kind of like emotional support while you're dealing
Yes.
with an annoying phone call. But
Sure. Vanessa, you definitely you get some like solid emotional support from honestly, like it's kind of nice that Mac understands kind of like the level that you want support on and just kind of like sat next to you and you can feel their support, but it doesn't feel overbearing and it doesn't feel icky. It feels nice though. It feels nice to have somebody.
I think I would definitely like lean closer to them as like this hold music drags on.
Just end. We end on hold music. It's fine. Does it happen? Doesn't it happen? Who knows? No. Somebody answers finally. And they're like, "Hello, FBI Eternal Division. How can I help you?"
Oh, hi. It's Vanessa Madden. We talked with you guys.
Oh, Vanessa Madden.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What's going? What? Hang on. I'm not qualified. Let me transfer you. On
On
hold.
hold again.
back on hold.
Get tossed somewhere else. Hello. Our desk agent seemed very, very confused.
Hi. Yeah, it's Vanessa Madden.
Oh, okay. Can I get the nature of the call?
Dealing with the turtles in a much grander scale than we did the first time, I believe.
Okay, all right. Will you tell me? Would you like? Where are you? Are you safe?
Currently, I think we're safe. I just go, Mac, where's the cabin? What do I tell them?
Tell them it's on the. I don't know the name of the mountain, but like on the side of the mountain.
It's on Mountain, the side of the mountain.
Well, we're
Mountain.
we're on the side of a mountain at a cabin that I don't know the location of.
Oh,
This
tell them
is-
we're at
Can't
the.
they
we're
like
at the
trace the
Wells
call or
cabin.
something?
That can you trace the call?
I'm sure. Do you have a? Okay. Yes. We'll
address
get
is on the
somebody on
map
that.
quest.
Oh, the map quest. I'm gonna open the map quest.
Map
and,
quest.
and
There's rustling papers. You read off the address. It's a moment of like Mac is trying to read you the address and you're trying to like say the address and it just gets a little jumbled there for a minute. The officer on the other end of the phone is like, okay, very good, thank you. Did you see anything of note, or is this just were you alone in the woods panicking?
Well, it's me. I'm not alone. It's me and Aya and Mac and Finn. Not that any of this matters, but it's just helping her like do the thing. Well, two of them saw this. There was like this thing that was like a spider, but it wasn't really a spider, and like we killed it together. It was gross, and then its blood was like acid, made holes in the floor. Anyway, Aya found eggs, and there's multiples of them under the cabin, and I think they. What did you say? There's two like bigger ones too, like
Yeah.
two of the like. There's two of the main aliens with a bunch of eggs. And it's not good.
Okay, all right, got it. Oh, I'm writing all this down in the file. We will We will get to it. It sounds like
I don't know what this
it's,
is, but I love it.
it's got opinions. It sounds like this is a really big deal. We'll get out there as soon as we can. If you don't hear back in 3 to 5 business days, please call back. Because this
What?
is very important.
Hey,
5.
3 to
Thanks, bud.
5 business days. And then I just like hold the phone. I'm just like,
Is the
they're
phone
gonna
on
wait
speaker?
3 to no. They said they gotta wait 3 to 5 business days to get here.
And technically, they said if you don't hear back in 3 to 5 business days.
I know. That's not how I'm taking this. Thank you.
Yeah, you're good. Just making sure.
Yeah.
3 to 5 days. That's way too
They
long.
said
They're gonna.
if we don't hear from them, but I highly doubt they're gonna actually do anything in the meantime.
It might be because of the cabin. Tell them to make sure they wrote the address down right. Sometimes we get Mrs. Jensen's mail because her address is like kind of close to ours, but it's on the other side of the mountain. So like, sometimes we get her mail.
That would have been really good if they hadn't hung up on me.
Oh no. If you call back, ask them if there's a reward so we can fix the floorboard. And also to cover gas.
Maybe this is the gas guzzler that you guys are in right now. You're like, you've got a quarter of a tank left. It's wild.
What do we do? We can't let those things be under my uncle's cabin for 3 to 5 days.
I mean, I guess we could, like, try to go to the military surplus store and buy another knife. I don't know. Maybe they'll have some other weapons.
I mean, we beat them before. It can't be that bad again.
DM, is the cabin by like a lake?
Wait to water.
Where the mountain goes into the sea.
Or river or some body
There's
of water.
rivers. There's rivers. For sure.
I'm gonna
there's
pull out the
rivers.
map that we were looking at earlier.
Mhm. There's a couple
and
of
see-
rivers.
Are there any because the idea being is that if there's a cabin on top of this alien hold, there's like a giant hole in the earth. Like, is there any way to get in through like a cave system or something?
And none of the cave systems are really marked on the map that you have because it's a map of
Misha-
Michiana, Arizona.
Arizona.
But I mean, going home and we could probably like figure it out. I mean, there has to be something under there to like let them in and out. But I mean, you also don't know if 3 to 5 business days means more towards the 3 side or the 5 side. I mean, it could be fine.
Well,
What is the plan of action? Just so we can end on like a good note of knowing what this beautiful group of helpless teenagers is planning to do.
I think
Okay.
we should just go after them
Okay.
ourselves.
All right.
I think we arm up. I think we find some baseball bats and some nails and make some weapons. Get ready.
Yeah, I think I agree.
And get a bunch of baking soda.
That too,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Instead of Molotov cocktails, we just have baking soda bombs.
Baking soda bombs.
I love
I
it.
mean, we can stop by my dad's auto shop and see if we can get some nails and some bats and stuff there and head back on up.
You know, you put nails in cars, right? To fix things. I love it. Yeah. Lovely. So I think it would be safe to say, unless anybody else has anything they want to do or say before we end the episode on this long drive back into town, to stop by the surplus store and just
But we still have all like the butcher knives and stuff. I mean, should we go all the way back or Or should we U-turn right now?
I feel like we should go get some more weapons
I think
if
so,
we can. Yeah.
I think we should get more things. I too.
Maybe I can ask my uncle to help us. I feel underprepared because none of us here know how to do anything. And my uncle's pretty chill.
He's pretty chill. He might help you. You don't know. You've never really asked.
That is true.
You're saying, like, get the adults involved?
Get an adult. Just the one.
Just the one. Maybe he'll. I don't know. I don't feel like we're really good at this, guys, and I don't want none of you to die. I mean, I'll be fine. Yeah, we could ask the drag queens.
Yes!
That's a
We're
good
friends with
idea.
all of them.
Let's,
We
I guess, gather an army.
We should. I could text Kenzie and see if anybody like got. I mean, she was handling the Pride Fest. I don't know if maybe she got like
Right.
a business card or like a press pass thing or anything.
Right.
I'll send a tweet out to our followers on Twitter to see if anybody wants to come help.
All 15 of them.
All
Yeah.
15 of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
5 of which are the people who are
In the band.
part of
Currently
our
in-
yeah.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. I love it. So, we end with a beautiful montage of stocking up at the surplus store. Everybody's on the phone trying to get in contact with the drag queens. Hammering down on the FBI people, I'm assuming. Like, my god.
I'm gonna ask Finn, just like as the tour bus Frankenstein drives down the road. Hey guys, should we like change the band name?
What?
The Alien Hunters or something. I don't know.
Sure, that sounds. I mean, that's pretty badass. It's
Yeah, sounds pretty
yeah.
cool. I think as we like continue driving, I'll like just like lean on Mac, like put my head on their shoulder, like yeah, that sounds good.
I think there's one thing we can all agree on. We gotta get some better hold music.
Yeah. We fade out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scenario. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you. Thank you so much for playing, guys. I'm so happy that almost everybody could make it back. We were
Yeah.
hoping for Wednesdays, but like, you know, scheduling
Like-
conflicts and stuff. It's fine. We love them. But yeah, thank you, Barnaby and Ashley, for joining us. And thank you, Conlon and Anna, for playing with me again.
Always.
This was a blast.
Always a pleasure.
I
This
love
was
this
fun.
You
game.
guys are awesome. Bye.
Bye.
Boy. Where's the recording button? I can't find. There it is.